Is that your character, Sicilian Stoutheart?
Yeah, that's the hero.
I thought your character was a dude.
No, apparently not. It's weird how you can only place it on these blue tiles.
Well, yeah. On Heroes of Might and Magic, like, you had a starting zone on the left side of that thing.
Yeah,
Right?
like this whole, like, 2 rows, I think, right?
Yeah. I wonder if the music is good. Heroes 5 had some of the best music in the series, in my opinion.
I don't even think this has music.
Well, I guess you're just gonna have to play Heroes 5 music in the background.
What the hell are these things? Oh, what the? That's bullshit. What? Shit, my guys are getting old.
What is this? What is this? There.
Oh, this guy's reloading. What the fuck?
Okay. Music pod.
Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, really? The hero gives you, like, abilities, I think, like these things.
I really like the art style, though. The art style's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Damn, she got destroyed? Did you start watching Picard season 2 already, right?
Nope.
I don't know, man. I've heard mixed things about season 2, and I'm not sure if I'm excited or not to see it. I hope it's better than season 1. Season 1 wasn't all that good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't you have like a town so you can upgrade and recruit units and stuff?
Not currently. I assume that'll come later. Holy shit, that's a lot.
Ah, you're fucked.
Why do they move so much?
Because they're flying.
What the hell do these minstrels do?
They're only 4 each. Looks like they can shoot. Can they shoot? Or no? Can they buff your teammates?
+5 defense to friendly. Oh. Apparently, if you move beside an enemy unit, if you try and move away from them, you get attacked automatically.
Yeah, is that just in general?
Yeah.
I think Heroes 5 had something similar, but it was like a it was a creature skill that can do that, where they attack you automatically if you enter or leave a space next to them.
You think it's better to just hang back and let them come to me?
I guess. I guess in that case, is this game kind of wants you to set up your guys, like, you know, so you can wait for them to advance on you. Unless there's something that prevents you from attacking them first.
Those guys are easy.
Oh, so you can only do that once, eh?
Hmm?
You can only do that once.
Which one?
Your swordsman attacked the first guy, but not the second guy.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, eh? If you're being flanked by multiple guys. Oh, you're losing swordsman, man. You only got 2 left.
Oh, see? I got attacked when I moved away. Maybe I should try skirmish mode.
Like, you not enjoying this?
Well, I want to see if there's the town. If you start with the town.
Okay, well, you can do that. To me, that's kind of like where the fun in these kind of games lie. That's why I never really played the campaign mode Heroes of Might and Magic. What are the factions in this game?
I don't know. There's only 4 of them.
Sage. I guess it's a smaller studio, so they can only do so much.
The hell is this?
Is that what you chose?
I picked random.
Well, there you go. That's what you get.
I understand how this works.
Maybe you should have played the story more.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mhm.
So it gives you like build sites on the actual map.
Oh. faction are you even?
I don't even know.
I think you're like fairy folk, woods folk. I don't know. You got like beast dudes and like weird flying imp thingies.
Oh. I'm fucked.
What the happened?
wow.
What happened, dude?
Well, that's a rip.
Dude, what happened?
I think that's a restart.
Yeah, if you lose your initial hero, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Holy, dude, why is that so hard?
Owned. Starting out as humans this time.
Yeah.
Or should I say Haven?
Stick to something I know.
Kind of weird how there's a Heroes game that came out today when I've been playing Heroes. I didn't know about this game at all. It's kind of strange. It's kind of weird how there is a turn-based strategy game based on Heroes of Might and Magic that came out today when I was playing it, the actual shit, and didn't even know about this. It's kind of strange.
I only saw this today.
In my in my Heroes 7 game, I'm playing as like Death or whatever. I don't know what they're actually called. Necropolis or whatever. Yeah. And like, they're so busted. It's not even vampires this time that are busted. It's I think it happened to me in Heroes 4. I think 2. I don't know. But like, you'll fight people, and like you'll lose a couple dudes, but otherwise you'll like shit kick them, and then your necromancy skill will like let you like resurrect resurrect skeletons at the end of the match.
Yeah.
And you just keep piling on fucking I have like 1,000 skeletons now, and they're literally stronger than like anything. Like they one shot everything because there's 1,000 of them. It's like it's kind of overpowered.
Well, that's kind of the strength of Necropolis is the just numbers, right? Like on a 1-to-1, Necropolis units are actually statistically weaker than other units, but they can build mass numbers.
Fucking vampires are... I can't even get like a decent amount of vampires. They're pretty weak. They've definitely been nerfed since Hero... Like the Heroes game that I played the most definitely by far was Heroes 4. And in that game, I'd have like 100 or 200 vampires, and they were literally like invincible. Like you couldn't... Unless you one-shot them or killed like 95% of them, they will come back. They will... They will... By the end of the match, I'll just make them attack everything and regenerate themselves. But
So
I just can't get enough in the new games. They've been nerfed pretty badly.
So what do you think about Heroes 5?
Heroes 5 is fine. It's just I'm not really. I'm enjoying 7, to be honest with you. Like, other than the fact that it runs off the Ubisoft store. 7, I don't really have a problem with 7. I'm not really seeing like any bad things. It's basically there's been like one kind of an annoying thing, but that was more of like a not really like a problem. I mean, it's bad, but it's not like ruining the game bad. So
I don't think Heroes set. Well, I'm not gonna talk about Heroes 6, but I don't think Heroes 7 is bad per se. I just don't like. For me personally, I don't think I'm not as interested in it as I was in 5.
Because like you can. I don't see. Like, what were your problems with 7 again?
I mean, I wouldn't call them problems. I just think, like, some parts of the game took a step back. Like, for instance, they went back to 2D towns, which is kind of weird. Like, that's just a weird thing to do.
Yeah, I don't really mind that.
The units themselves, I don't find as cool, to be honest. That's kind of a subjective thing. Like, that's kind of like a general thing. Like, I do find some of the units, I like what they did with some of the stuff, so it's not like I hate everything. So I do like some of the new stuff they added, but some of the stuff that they added, and this is kind of like a carryover from 6, some of the stuff is just kind of stupid, if you ask me. Like the fucking Sphinxes are fucking stupid. Like, I don't... They're just not doing it for me.
Who are the Sphinxes? Are they with some other faction?
No, it's Necropolis. It's called Namasus or whatever.
Oh yeah, those. I don't even use those in my army.
Yeah. And then they... I mean, like, I don't hate spiders either, but they, like, added a bunch of spiders and shit like that. Which is fine, like, whatever, artistic license. It's fine to do something different every now and then. It's just kind of like... I almost wish they kept, like, the old units, but added more on top of it.
I don't know, when did they add the Lich? Because the Lich is really good. I like the Lich.
When did they add? Or why did they remove?
And when did they add? Because there's, in my army, my second most powerful unit, and they're almost on par with the skeletons, is I have Lich, which are pretty fucking sweet. They're like a ranged mage class.
Liches have always been part of Necropolis, as far back as Heroes 3.
Oh, okay, I just don't... It's been like literally like 20 years since I played 4, so I don't remember.
Actually, I was gonna say, they've been with Necropolis since Heroes 3, but Heroes 4 did a lot of things differently. I, I always, like, I know you love Heroes 4, but I always find Heroes 4 to be weird, because it did a lot of things differently.
Well, it was pretty much the first and only that I ever played, so I didn't have any comparison to anything else.
Yeah, it's Heroes 4 is like your baseline, which is odd, because like Heroes 3 is my baseline, and they're pretty different.
I don't know. I didn't really play too much of Heroes 5. Because I saw 7 and I was like, ooh, I'll try that. And it's just, I don't know, there's not much difference between 5 and 7 to me. Like, other than like, yeah, there's different units, but like everything else is like pretty similar, but it's has a better UI, which does matter to me quite a bit.
I'll teach their own, I guess.
The UI in Heroes 5 is kind of not great.
Well, the
So
UI in
it's
Heroes
just really
5
limited.
is, yeah, it could be a bit dated, because it kind of expanded a lot on what 3 was, so I can see why. Like, it probably doesn't have... Remember, the game came out, like, what, 2010, so... If even. But the thing is, you only played the base Heroes 5, you didn't even play with the 2 expansions.
No. I don't really like how all the the only final units that I actually like out of the ones I've seen in Hero 7, the only final like big deck dudes that I've seen that I like are the Necropolis one, because it's like Grim Reaper and that's pretty sick, and then Havens or Heavens or whatever, their guy, because it's literally like an engine, which is pretty cool.
I do like...
Everyone else's there's like dragons. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I do like the Grim Reapers. That's one of the units I actually like in Hero 7. Although, I thought the major big dick unit for Necropolis was the Bone Dragon.
Here might be an interesting take from, because I know you didn't. Heroes 4 is my Heroes game, right? So I'm upset that in Heroes 4, you could choose your final unit as Necropolis was either the Devil or the Bone Dragon.
Yeah.
And I always picked the Devil because he's cooler than the stupid Bone Dragon. So I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan of Bone Dragons. So whenever the final unit is a Bone Dragon, I'm like,
That's interesting. How come you never played Inferno then?
Oh my god. Okay.
I probably have. Is there is Inferno? Wait, are you talking like in Heroes 5? Because I only played Heroes 5 for like an hour, like 3 hours. So.
Well, I mean, okay, so Heroes 3 and then Heroes 5 both had Inferno. I don't know what they call them, Heroes 3, but... Hold on, I just started choking on something for a second there for some reason. Inferno is a separate faction from Necropolis, which is... And this is another odd... This is why I always find Heroes 4 to be a little odd, because Heroes 3 and Heroes 5, Inferno was a completely separate faction. It's like the demon faction. So you got like imps, succubus, hellhounds, demons, like the demon slash archdemon is like the big dick unit of the demon faction slash inferno faction. So like when they combined it with Necropolis and 4, it was a little odd to me.
Yeah, it's like they made I don't even know what I don't think it was called Necropolis in 4. I think it was called Death.
Right. Because I guess they had to encompass like multiple...
They just merged them together.
Yeah.
Because it was, if I remember right, it was skeletons. I don't remember what like the next unit was. I know obviously vampires, devils. Fuck, it's been so long.
Inferno is like the faction that Riley used to play the most. They got like all the demon units or whatever. They were pretty cool because like they could like where Necropolis, like they specialize in like massing skeletons and like life stealing and stuff like that. Demons specialize in things like stealing mana, like anti-mage stuff, teleporting around, teleporting enemy units around, immolation, charming enemy units, that kind of shit. They can also summon, like, bigger dick demon units can summon lower level demon units. So like, where like Necropolis guys can summon undead skeletons and shit like that, demons can like summon your like pit fiends can summon like little demon imp dudes, and then like your big dick unit, which is like the devil archdemon dude, whatever, can summon like pit fiends and pit lords.
What factions are available in the one that Ryan's playing? Because this is obviously not Heroes, but it obviously is Heroes.
Which one? What?
In the one that Ryan's playing.
Oh,
What factions are there?
I don't know what they're called, but Ryan said there's 4 factions.
Yeah, there's only 4 factions, but I don't know what they are. Like, the one I'm playing is like the human faction.
And then the other one, the only other one we've seen so far is like, I don't know what it is. It's like, to me it looked like some kind of nature faction where it had, huh?
They're like fairies and shit.
Yeah, because you had like you had like an ogre dude, you had like weird flying imp dudes. Seemed kind of like nature-ish to me. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know why these enemies are so hard. I lost my hero again.
Dude, fuck man. Did you restart again?
No, I just recruited a new one.
Some enemies, okay, so I don't know if this is the case, but in the Heroes games I've played, some maps have gatekeeper enemies that are placed along choke points that are harder than normal mobs because they're meant to be like checkpoints, right? Like, you're not supposed to fight them right away. You're supposed to build up your armies and then fight them to unlock the next area, right? Or you just go around them. Like, I don't know.
Seems like in Ryan's game there's only 2 different. He has 4 players, but there's only 2 different factions. Just basing it off the flags in the bottom right.
Oh yeah, I think this guy's the same faction as me. These 2 are the same.
Yeah, but you set it to random, right? You didn't choose them?
Yeah, I set it to random.
Well, if there's only 4 factions total, then there's a pretty good chance that you know, random would fuck you over like that.
I was telling Ryan, I really like I'm really digging the art style on this one. But also part of the interest for me, and this is kind of why I liked Heroes 5 so much, is like it's all about the factions, man. It's gotta have cool factions and creatures and stuff. So like, you know, only having 4 factions is kind of a letdown in a way, but I mean, hopefully they're cool.
That's one thing. I guess Heroes 4 just was totally different because I find it strange that in 5 and 7, and I'm guessing 3, your hero is like a stationary fucking dude.
Yeah.
In Heroes 4, you like your hero was like a dude, and you could like move him around. Which is kind of cool. Like, to me, that's like what Heroes is, right? Because my fucking my view of it is skewed.
In Heroes 3, your hero was literally just like he wasn't a dude on the field. It was just like your guy, right? In Heroes 5, he's still not really a guy on the field, but he does get a turn like any other unit where he can either attack an enemy unit or he can cast spells.
Yeah, that's what. So in Heroes 7, what they changed was still like that, but your hero doesn't have like a defined. This is when your turn is. You can use your hero at any point during that round. So like your skeletons move, your ghosts move. You could use your hero ability. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll move my fucking whatevers. Okay, now I'll use my hero unit or whatever. Or you use your hero at the very beginning. It's just like, you know, which I think is interesting because you can do things, right?
Yeah.
But it's just weird to me that you can't move your guy because it's like, to me, that's like, you did that in Heroes 4. You fucking moved your guy was a guy.
For Heroes 4, I liked that you could make choices with your units, which they kind of brought back with the expansion for Hero 5. But I still found it odd that they combined factions that were previously separate, which is like the weirdest thing to me. And there was only like 5 tiers of units, I think.
I don't remember. I do not remember. This game looks fun. What I'm not excited about is the fact that it's in fucking early access. Like, oh Jesus. Yeah.
Well, that's like most games these
Everything.
days.
I know, but it's like,
Everything
can
is.
you fucking not though. Can you just make? It's like it's such a scapegoat. It's like instead of finishing your game and taking criticism on like a 1.0 release, you're like just being like a little bitch about it and just being like it's early access, and then people are like, you know, I don't like this part of the game. It's terrible, but it's early access, so I'll give them a break. Like,
I do get your complaint, and it is kind of like that's kind of shitty. It is the way it is, but it's shitty that way. But also consider that a game like this may not have been able to be made otherwise, right?
yeah.
So there's it's not all shit.
I guess it's not this game's fault that it's early access. It's all the other developers that don't need money to make their games fault.
Yeah, it's when you have a big studio that that actually has the capability to make a game, but then they still rely on the early access fucking shit.
I don't know, this game is published by Coffee Stain. They're the ones who made Satisfactory.
Yo, time to try it. Wait, I thought you're right. I think it's the same guys that made Valheim.
Yeah.
Well, Coffee Stain published it. I don't know who made it.
Yeah, I thought Coffee Stand made it, but I guess not.
They published it. So they published Deep Rock Galactic, Valheim, this, Satisfactory.
Well, okay,
A
so did
lot of
Coffee
names.
Stain make Valheim, or did they publish it?
I don't know. I know Coffee Stain made Satisfactory. I don't know.
Alright, we're gonna try fighting these guys. If I lose, I'm quitting. Oh wait, they fleed. Okay.
I know you. I know. That's always pretty awesome, dude. I love it when you're about to fight someone and they're like, "Yo, let us join you."
No, they didn't make Valheim either. They just published it. Valheim was made by a company called Iron Gate AB.
Oh yeah. I know you don't really listen to the music, but that was like one of the big things for me for Heroes 5. I like the music in that game.
No, I like the music in these games. The only games I don't listen to game music is like fucking
nice.
MMOs, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes, so Coffee Stain. There's Coffee Stain Publishing and Coffee Stain Studios. Coffee Stain. God damn it. Coffee Stain Studios. Fuck your name. Made Satisfactory and Goat Simulator. And
Publishing-
Sanctum. This is like Chris's favorite company. Literally those 3 games.
Yo, Chris still wants to play Sanctum.
Oh god.
What's Sanctum?
I was surprised, but also the fucking like first-person shooter team deathmatch or no team
Tower Defense.
tower defense fucking game. Okay, if you don't remember it, it's from like 30 years ago. Fucking
Older than DA.
I would know. I was surprised to see. I was surprised, but also like completely not surprised to see Chris playing Ragnarok.
Yeah.
That's very on brand.
Very on brand for Chris. Yeah.
Just fucking played like games that he's nostalgic for, which that's fine, but like that's all he does. Come on, man, there's new games now. Get nostalgic about something new.
Yeah, like build new memories to get nostalgic about when you're like an old balding dude, right? Oh, well, in Chris's case, but
There's no point like, I have no problem with being nostalgic for old games, but there's no point in like replaying the old game. It's an MMO, like you played the fuck out of it, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, hey, if he wants to take a trip down memory lane, yeah. But
It's not even like it's not even like a thriving MMO. It's like if you went back and played WoW or something, it'd be like okay, but like
yeah, I think it's thriving.
WoW actually has millions of players. Ragnarok has like, you know, a couple hundred. I don't know.
Well, what I found surprising was when Chris chose his private server to play on. He said he didn't want to overdo it, so he only quotation marks only chose a 10-time server. So I was like, man, because he was always saying like how he doesn't want to spend too much time in MMOs because they suck all your time, right? I was like, 10 times, dude, you're gonna spend so much time leveling.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because isn't like the OG like XP rate times 1 or whatever like insane, like the amount of grinding you need to do.
Yeah, because I mean, we always joke about how Korean MMOs are all grinding. Oro was like the OG, okay? It was like the OG grind.
Like just getting to like, even if you're like level 40, that's like high level, like, or whatever. I don't remember the high level. I don't remember what max level was in the game, but
Yeah.
like being level 20 is like a big deal.
We played 10 times XP back in the day on our old private servers, and even that was still a grind.
He probably doesn't realize that. He should have picked like 100 times or something.
Yeah, well, he did say he wanted to preserve. He didn't really say this, but he was kind of saying this in not so many words. But he kind of wants to preserve like the early game experience, which is fine. You know, that's fair enough. Fair enough. But it's gonna get old real quick, I imagine.
Yeah, I have zero interest. Zero interest. It looks better than I thought. It looks better than it. Okay, it looks. You know how like when you think of old games in your head and they look completely different in your head than they do in like they look terrible, but in your head they look great.
Yeah.
Ragnarok actually looks better than I expected it to.
Yeah. Wait till you see the fucking NPC sprites. Some of the NPC sprites. Okay, you remember like the old Kafra NPCs, right? Like fucking old school anime chibi sprite, whatever things. Well, some of the newer ones are like, how do I even describe this? They're like Winx Club style.
I don't know what that is.
Google it.
What is it?
I have no other reference. Winx Club, like WINX.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, it's like you look at it, it's like a weird like.
Oh God, it's like Maple Story kind of, sort of. This is how Maple Story looks in my head.
It's just odd. Like it's just not a style I would pair with RO.
No, what? That looks terrible. RO's graphics actually like. I mean, they have like that retro vibe that were like, they don't look bad, right?
Yeah.
Like RuneScape looks bad. I don't think RuneScape ever looked good.
Dude,
It doesn't
RuneScape.
have an art style that looks good when it's bad. But like, you know, there's retro games that actually look good still, even though they're basic as shit. And RO is one of them.
RuneScape was pretty bad. You're right. RuneScape was pretty bad even back in the day.
Yeah, so like that's what I mean by like, dude, it's like it is way under my fucking, there's a limit, man. Like if there was a game that looked like Super Mario for the NES, I could play that because that looks good still in its own like shitty way, right? It looks retro, which is fine. Retro is a style and it looks good. Fucking RuneScape doesn't. No. I'm sorry. I'm being very shallow, but like, come on, man. Jesus.
Well, the thing is, I hesitate. Like, I don't want to say that RuneScape has no style or whatever, but like RuneScape's style was literally defined by the limitations of 3D Flash games. So like RuneScape's style is literally, this is what 3D Flash games used to look like. I don't know. I'd hesitate to call that an art style.
It's not an art style. It's just that's the best they could do. Like, That's not.
Right.
That's not. That's not. That's not retro. If it was like pixel art would look great. Fucking 50 years from now, pixel art is still gonna look great.
Well, I guess to play devil's advocate a little bit, I guess in RuneScape's defense, no other game really looks like RuneScape.
Yeah, because there's not very many Flash games anymore.
Yeah.
They all kind of died.
Yeah. Well, I mean, graphics evolved. They're like, no one wanted to stick with that, look. Given a choice, right? It wasn't like when you think retro games, it's pretty clear which ones were actually aesthetically pleasing because people go back to them.
Okay.
Case in point, the game Ryan's playing.
Yeah, this game. I don't want to say this game looks great. It looks great. No, it does look really good actually. The trees look fucking poggers. Fucking. What was I gonna say? Okay, I don't remember what it was called. What was it? You're gonna know what it was called when I say it. When I describe it, we played it in high school. It was a browser-based game where we played around in spaceships.
Okay.
Oh, game. Yes, that game didn't even have graphics, and it looks better than RuneScape. It had like 2D like stationary art on the fucking banners and stuff, and that looked sick.
When I think O game, all I remember is fucking bushels of fucking, I don't know, food, wheat, whatever. You guys just dealt in bushels of shit like food. You had planets producing shit, and then like you wanted like because remember like message boards were big back then. You guys wanted like signatures and shit, so I had to like Photoshop you guys some signatures that had like a sci-fi theme to it.
Yippers.
Remember that game that I don't know if you ever played it. I don't even know if you've ever like seen us play it, but do you remember Dragon Court?
No.
That was like a that's like literally a.
Oh, I remember that.
It's like it's kind of like similar to O game in the sense that it's like a text-based web browser like game, but it's not like O game in a sense where it's more like a fantasy adventure game. It's not really about galactic conquest.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh god.
Oh my god, that's not good.
What happened?
Oh fuck.
It's getting pillaged.
Did you just fucking destroy your town?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys need to watch Star Trek Picard so we can talk about it.
No.
Thanks. Do it. It's good.
How about you watch Discovery first, then we'll watch fucking Picard.
I will watch Discovery. Okay, let's pick a date.
See, okay, here's the way I see it. Watch Discovery so that you can get a better baseline so you can appreciate Picard even more.
No, okay. We can all agree the first season of Picard was like, at best, right? Because it didn't do any Star Trek things. Season 1 of Picard, or episode 1, I may go to shit in episode 2, I don't know, is doing Star Trek things.
Oh, Richard, you seen this?
No, but the thing is, like, you could. That's the thing is Discovery doesn't really do Star Trek shit, but it's supposed to be Star Trek. That's the fucking. What was that, Ryan?
Oh, look at this faction.
Oh, that's clearly the undead faction. Why do they get fucking rats?
Because undead.
Yeah, I guess.
Zombie rats?
Why not?
Wait, can you not use your hero on this one either? What the fuck's going on? You don't even have your hero's not even on the board.
Yo, face it, man. Heroes in a Heroes game is just not what it's all about.
It's so weird to me. So that's what I mean. Heroes 4, I feel like did that right because it's like heroes and might and magic.
I'm sure one could argue that if they did it right, then how come they don't do it anymore?
Well, I don't know. It's just you had more stakes too, right? You couldn't just. It was like your fucking hero was like the king, in a chess game. Like,
True.
He's strong, but like you can't get him killed.
Hell, I'd argue he's not even like that strong. Considering, like, if you're facing a guy with, like, fucking 50 bone dragons.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, so going back on the dragon thing, yeah, you're right. Like, when I was looking at the Hero 7 units, like, every big unit's like a fucking dragon. I really don't like that.
That's like hydras or dragons.
That's like one of the things that were, it's like one of those things with Heroes 7. And sort of by extension Heroes 6, where I just didn't like what they did with the units.
Like, the only ones that I mean, okay, I've only seen what I've seen, right? But the only time I've seen an end unit not be a dragon, there's angels or whatever. I don't know what they're called, but they look like angels. Grim Reapers, like I said. And then there's like these fairy, like phoenix looking fucking dudes that are kind of cool, I guess, sort of maybe. And then there's yeah.
Oh yeah,
That comes to mind. That isn't a dragon.
Heroes
Or
7. you
Hydra.
mean?
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, they brought back Cyclopses and Behemoths for the Stronghold faction. That was kind of cool.
There's an entire faction in my game that I haven't fought yet, so the skeleton army will blot out the sun probably by the time I finish the game.
Like, don't get me wrong. I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. Like, Heroes 5 had a lot of, like, most Heroes games have a lot of dragons in them too, but in Heroes 5 at least, there's actually a lot of variety. You don't just get dragons. Actually, this is kind of like, while Heroes 7 does have a lot of dragons in comparison to other, like, units in general, it's still not too bad, I would say. Like, you still got Titans, you still got Angels, you still got Grim Reapers, still got Firebirds, still got Behemoths.
I don't know what the Grim Reaper ability was in other games, but in this one, it's pretty sick.
What does it do in 7?
A guaranteed kill, no matter what.
Just one?
If you, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's a carryover from Heroes 5. Heroes 5 is when they introduced that. I think in Heroes 5 they called it Harm Touch or whatever. And I actually don't like it.
Well, I think it's thematic.
It's definitely thematic, but practically speaking, it's kind of shit. Because
Well, I guess if you have like a stack of like 50 of them, then it's kind of underwhelming. But
well, yeah, because I was gonna say, like, in like when you use Harm Touch, it guarantees a kill, right? But unless you're like running like small stacks of like a bunch of Grim Reapers, it doesn't really mean much. Because like there's, you know, like you're like basically the only time it'd be useful is if you're not gonna be able to kill like a single unit, right? And how often does that happen?
right now, for me, quite a bit, because it's a fucking, I don't know what it is with the enemy AI, but they always go after your like they like focus fire on your endgame unit. It's kind of lame. So my demon or my Grim Reapers are always dying. So that's why my skeletons. It's not that I don't have any other units. It's that my skeletons at this point, like, literally can't be fucking killed, and they just keep getting stronger. So my army right now is literally liches and skeletons. I haven't reinforced my hero yet, but I don't need to. I keep getting stronger.
There was a neutral unit, which is weird. There was a neutral unit in Heroes 5 called the Death Knight, which is odd because normally you think, oh, Death Knight, that's Necropolis, right? But in Heroes 5, it was completely OP because they basically, instead of like Harm Touch or whatever, they had like an ability called Death Strike or Death's Touch or whatever, where it's like when they attack you, they have a 25% chance to eliminate half your stack. So if they were to attack your skeletons, they have a 25% chance to eliminate 500 skeletons in one strike.
Depending on the stakes of the battle, that could annoy me, or it wouldn't bother me all that much, because I will just, look, man, I'll just rejuvenate them. It's fine. You can kill half of them. The other half will kill you.
Right, but I mean, like,
I also, yeah, I also made it so my skeletons aren't all in one stack, because I thought that might happen, or something along those lines might happen, so. The skeletons in 7 have, I don't know what it's called, but it's whenever you attack them, they don't even have to retaliate against you. But whenever you attack them, they like poison you or whatever. It's not a poison. It's like it's an instant hit. It's like I'm hit. It's like they're attacking you, but they're not.
What is this?
But because I have so many fucking skeletons, that like just the people attacking them kills their whole stack. I don't even have to do anything with them. They're very broken.
I don't know what. I don't think skeletons really had much of a special ability in the other games, so that's kind of nice.
I'm not sure. I don't think they had an upgrade. In 7 they have an upgrade.
Oh no, they always have an upgrade.
Hoplites. Oh, okay. It's the skeleton hoplites in 7 that have it, that have that ability, but I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, it's like an aura or whatever. You hit them, you get hit regardless.
Sean,
And
you
obviously
had a
it
question?
scales.
What?
Sean here?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Did you have a question or something?
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want to move to other channel?
Okay.
Oh shit.
I like this game's battle arenas a little bit more. They have a little bit more shape. Obstacles.
This is not looking good.
You have a bard? The fuck?
Yeah, buffs enemy,
man.
buffs your units.
Gross.
Yo, Heroes of Might and Magic? Hello?
Yeah, not quite, but close.
Technically no.
I'm
Wow.
out.
I'm leaving. What game is this?
It's called something weird.
It's called Songs of Conquest.
Heroes of Gay and Magic.
Songs
Yes,
of
indeed.
Conquest, aka Heroes of Might and Magic, Pixel Edition.
Heroes of Gay and Revelry.
Of course, Ryan picks the lame city.
What do you mean?
Dude, Ryan picks the most Boy Scout race faction ever. Dude, Riley, fucking Travis didn't even know Inferno was a faction.
Wow.
In my
Hello,
Heroes-
demons and shit?
In My Heroes, it was all combined into one, okay?
Yeah, which one was that? That was the case, wasn't it? Like Undead
Four.
and Inferno was one.
Yeah, Necropolis was like the undead, the vampires and stuff. Inferno was like demons, archdemons.
Why don't we... Might and Magic Hero 7? Hello?
Richard doesn't like it. I like it. I'm having fun with it.
Well, I don't.
You playing it?
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't find it. Like, if I had a choice to play that or 5, I'd probably play 5. To be honest.
The only thing, the shittiest thing, it's not even debatable. The shittiest thing about 7 is that you have to run it off the Ubisoft fucking shitty launcher. Thanks, Ubisoft, you fucks.
So if you buy it on Steam, it launches
Yes.
to Ubi?
Yes.
Ubi?
Ubisoft.
You can tell that with 7, because they really fucked 6 up. Like, no one liked 6. So they kind of, you can kind of like, they tried to sort of bring it back with 7, which I can actually appreciate quite a bit. Like, 7's not horrible. Like, I don't like, it's not like I hate 7. I just, they did a pretty good job, all things considered, with 7.
I like how they added a lot They did a lot of like hero gear and stuff, which I like.
It's
Oh,
fucking.
really?
Five's
Yeah.
pretty old, man. 06? Shit, that was going back a while.
Yeah, five is really old, but I still find it to be the best. Well,
7
you know,
7 actually looks like okay, like on a modern monitor. Like it actually like. So like yeah, it's dated, but it's not like came out in like 2015, so it's not like
wait, 7 came out in 2015.
I think so. Yeah. It's like it's not ancient like 5 is.
Nice.
Dude, 5 is old, like really old, but I still think it looks really good.
06.
It's one of those
No,
games
it-
where it's not about the graphics, it's about the art style.
No, it looks fine. I don't have a problem with the way it looks. It doesn't look good on a widescreen monitor. It's like
Ah.
stretches,
Fair
which is
enough.
terrible.
Fair enough. I can see it having that design.
The graphics I don't have a problem with. It's the actual game doesn't like running on widescreen.
Still got that full by 3.
It could
My
use it.
minstrels won.
CRT.
Fucking minstrels, Ryan. Where the angels at?
Do you
I-
like okay? What units can you get on this shit? Is this like
I don't even know.
does this game go high fantasy? It better go high fantasy if it doesn't go fucking. If it's just like your final unit's like a knight or something, I'd be very disappointed.
Dude, that's what Heroes 1 was before. Your final, like for the Haven guys, they weren't even called Haven, they were called Castle back in the day. Your biggest dick unit was like literally a paladin, which is like a knight, dude.
The biggest dick is?
And the biggest dick.
Called
What,
Heroes of Might and Magic. It's the might and the magic. That's an important
Yeah, I mean,
aspect.
What other races are here, Ryan, in this game?
I don't actually know. There's like an undead dude.
undead.
Ryan, why are you so useless?
You know, I just started playing
What's
this.
the name of the game? Can you tell me that?
Song of something.
Just tell them it's just a demon
Song
faction.
of Conquest.
Ryan's so useless.
Song of
Song of
Conquest.
Conquest. Fucking wiki. Hell yeah.
Fucking wiki.
Kingdoms.
Tell me the races, son.
Okay, it came out today, so maybe this fucking wiki is not.
Haven.
Shut up, bro.
Mm,
Oh, here we go. 4 factions? Hello?
Fuck, what? Damn it.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm out.
That quick, eh?
And there's only 4 factions, and I don't think it's up my alley.
Like you can see all the units there. What do you? Wait? Why can you see like other like death
Knight?
dudes and like?
What?
Minotaur?
No, I think these dudes are part of the human. The fairies and shit.
Wait, that's part of humans?
I think so.
What in the?
Wait, what are you called? Are you called Arleon or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so if we're going by this little thing you have here, Ryan, your biggest, thickest unit is like some druid guy? Some druid
Yeah.
goat guy?
It was-
Hard pass, man.
It's called the Fey Queen. Okay.
No, it's called the gay queen.
Oh. Yo, what about this guy?
This wiki is terrible.
Wait, did it say order of the
Go to the
best?
official website. Oh, wait, they don't have units, though.
I just want to know the units. Gosh darn it.
Ryan's showing them to you right there. For his
No,
faction.
dude.
okay, well I wouldn't play this fucking faction. Okay, I'm gonna play like the big dick faction.
Dude, the undead dudes get to a fucking Elden Ring guy.
Elden Ring guy? Elden Lord?
No, the fucking, like,
Oh, the fast dude.
the guy with many arms and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god, they get
I've
one of
seen
the
that.
annoying fucking dudes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes. Hell yeah. They're on
An
my,
army
they're
those.
on my they're on my team now.
I want to say stuff about Elden Ring, but I don't want to spoil it because some people haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Riley, I'm looking at you.
Why do they? Fuck.
How about Ryan?
What?
Ryan's hopeless. They're giving up on Ryan. He went down into the sewers and he never came out.
Died down there.
Sad.
The sewers took me.
Dude, why would you put your factions on your fucking website, but you don't put the units on your website? Bitch, this is important.
They want you to buy it and play it.
Yeah.
Fucks.
Buy it, play it for 2 hours, and then refund it.
Play it, buy it, play it for 5 minutes, see that I don't like the factions, and refund it. That is the move.
Well,
Oh, I think I'm fucked.
You think? I knew as soon as you entered this battle.
first of all, Ryan, they got an ogre thing.
And
Ogrins?
he has 5 horse guys, you have 5 horse guys. But you don't have 5 ogre guys.
Yeah, but he's got
No.
30 minstrels. Checkmate.
Boy.
Minstrels want to get
Oh,
in. No,
oh, he
fuck.
just took down a knight, dude.
Quick, sing a song.
This is game.
Oh yeah, dude, you killed.
Oh, dude,
Another
your
Minotaur.
fucking your knights are actually pog.
Excuse me, those are squires.
Okay, whatever.
They're not coin
Oh.
knights yet.
Arrow your archers are pretty powerful too. It's like Heroes of Might and Magic. Do you know that game, Richard?
Do not.
Yo, rip.
Get on.
Oh, these guys are
He's
fucked.
going after your minstrels.
Oh, fuck.
you took
Is
out
this-
like 10 of your archers.
Real.
Oh, he has 9 fucking squires or whatever too. Oh, you're done.
No, he's got like 17, dude. Look at the bottom.
Oh my god.
You're fucking. You're
Ryan,
done.
you can't outrun a
Oh.
horse.
Unless your bards actually do damage, you're fucked.
Oh, it's not good.
No, it's just MP, AI. Ryan, I don't think you can outrun them.
Are you just chilling right now, Riley?
Yeah, you know outside.
Yeah. But if you're chilling, I can go first.
No, well, let's go. Time is our art.
Yeah. For real though. I
Oh
don't
my
want to
God,
be
you're
around the
fucking-
demons.
Bards
See that?
beat the fuck out of that dude.
That's what you get when you get 30 bars.
Yeah, what? One part is weak, but when you have 30 of them, watch out. That's an entire orchestra right there.
Oh, why did it zoom in like that? Oh, okay.
Is there? Hey Ryan, is there an auto?
There is an auto.
Do you have to enter the battle to do it? Or will it?
No, it gives you an option when you start it.
That's good, because some battles are kind of tedious if you like greatly outnumber them and you still have to play it for some reason.
Yeah, it's like we outnumber you like 100 to 1, but we're still gonna fight you.
You know, just-
Oh, Mr. Rocky X Core is online?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
What rank is he?
Bronze 3.
Hell yeah, let's get him in here.
Yeah, right, dude. You know, Newell messaged me today too.
The fuck is Newell? Is Newell play too?
Not Valorant, but she just messaged me on Discord and she was like, "Where have you been?" It says 39 days off on Lost Ark. Right? And I was like, "Oh, I'm back on New World. Valor is cracking right now, man. You should hop in these wars."
Yikes.
Oh my
Such a
God.
troll, dude.
she had to actually ask around. You fucking
Ah,
liar.
Do you even own that thing you're looking at?
Which
Down?
The top of your screen.
This thing?
No, it's bottom left, sort of. The fucking treehouse with the castle. Yeah.
Oh, this thing? No. No, I don't.
Well, change that.
There you go.
Do I buy deluxe or complete edition of Heroes 7?
I don't know. I just bought the normal one.
Which one is that?
The fucking the cheapest one. I don't know.
40 bucks?
I don't. Did I pay $40? I think maybe that's.
There's a 60.
What do you buy,
is
Ryan?
it- I did not pay 60.
It doesn't tell you like what it comes with. Is there DLC? I assume there's DLC by now. Playing Heroes 7.
You
I
buying
don't know
this
what
game?
factions they are because I just automatically go right to Necropolis. So
Oh, don't tell me you're
Didn't
buying
know
fucking Hero 7.
he's buying Hero 7.
Is Brim okay on Icebox?
Oh, it's Viper or Omen.
Man. Guess I go on there.
Richard, go click my fucking spoiler things in the other chat. Just click them.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Richard. Do it.
Hold on, let me whip out my 10 times magnification glasses to see what this is.
Look, it'd make more sense if you watch the episode, okay? That's a really weird selection of units.
I'm gonna move one down.
Okay, yeah, I'll come.
Andrew, if you want to watch them, down, one down.
What, these units?
Yeah, you go from like, okay, like makes sense, makes sense, makes sense.
And then
okay,
ogre
weird
dude.
ogre guy. Flying imps, what? And then like a druid guy. Like, what?
And it's not like it's not from like tier 1 to tier like it's not weakest to strongest because like I refuse to believe your second strongest is fucking imps.
I maybe maybe. Well, there's two of them, so you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, these are just the upgraded versions, I think.
The ones on the bottom.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think the bottom ones are the upgrade. Yeah. How come
May-
you don't have the archer guys? The crossbowmen.
They suck.
You have to like reload.
Oh, really? What?
Like they
These guys
do-
have to reload.
and I have to reload.
Yeah, it goes from like, okay, like normal, like, you know, kind of fucking art, like Camelot units, you know, to like, bam. Ogres, imps, and druids. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Goatmen. Goatmen.
And Goatman.
Goatmen. I mean, that's okay. Like, if they if they made your final unit like angels or something, that would be kind of, you know, like, oh, okay, guys, get your own ideas. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. I guess it's kind of weird, but it's thematically weird, but it's also not Heroes of Might and Magic. So that's also kind of good, I guess.
Yeah, it's doing its own thing. I can appreciate that.
Maybe those units are really cool. It's just weird that you go. I think it's just weird that your current units have nothing to do with fantasy units. If one of your current units was a fantasy unit, it would be way better.
It's not fantasy enough for you, eh?
No, I mean it's fine. Like just it's weird. It goes from like normal, fucking fantasy, and it should be like normal, fantasy, fantasy, or something.
It'd be funny if like one faction was like the least fantasy you can get. Like he's just like, oh, dude with fucking Glock.
Gangs of LA.
Yeah.
One guy in like a late 80s Camaro. He does drive-bys.
Yeah, that'll be his mount. Instead of a horse, he has like a fucking Camaro.
He shoots an Uzi out of the window. Damn, they're definitely not gonna be able to just plunder your whole town now with those excellent walls that don't have any gates. So much defense.
The unit placement's a little weird. How it's not just like your own zone. Like it's just kind of spread out.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I like how the maps are like little, like in Heroes. Okay, in Heroes, I don't remember in Heroes 4. I think in Heroes 4 it was like just open fucking fields with different like terrain texture,
Yeah.
but they didn't have any like bumps or anything, no rocks or. Heroes 5 was like, here's a log.
Yeah. Here's a tree.
Here's a, and then Heroes 7 is like, okay, here's a slightly bigger rock, and then this game is like actually some terrain. So that's good.
Well, that wasn't good.
I like how the UI actually shows how much health the guy has before you lose one. That's nice.
It'd be cool if it was like a faction that was like based off of like a Lovecraftian horror shit, like Cthulhu shit.
That'd be sweet. It's kind of shitty that Ubisoft owns Heroes, because that franchise is it's like a solid franchise.
Yeah.
There's lots you could do with that.
That's why I was like really bummed when they like, I don't know what happened between 4 and 5, but like 5 was like made by like a Russian developer or whatever, and then it was picked up by Ubisoft and they made 6, and I was like, at first I was like, oh man, a new Heroes, right? And then I checked out Hero 6 and I was like, oh god. And then much later, I checked out Hero 7. I was like, okay, they're kind of turning it around, but then that was like, you telling me that was like back in 2015. That was like older than I expected. I think they're doing like mobile games now.
Probably. It's kind of sad because, I mean, Heroes was... When did Heroes 4 come out? Because it's like...
What was the studio's name that made Heroes 3 and 4? I can't remember
I
now.
have no idea. Oh, I can tell you. New World Computing? Contraband Entertainment?
Oh, New World Computing, yeah.
Release date of Heroes 4 was 2002, so that was like really early on. I'd played computers games before that, but Heroes 4 was like one of the ones I played the most at the very beginning of things. So like, you know, me and Heroes 4 go way back.
That's like, for me, that's like Heroes 3. But like, even I'll admit Heroes 3 looks super dated these days. Can't really play it.
There's not very many heroes in this game.
Well, it's a good thing it's not a Heroes game then.
Yeah, Heroes 3 looks a lot more dated than Heroes 4, although Heroes 4 doesn't look great either.
Dude, I remember playing Heroes 1 and 2. Now that's fucking old shit right there. It's like Atari days.
Heroes
Commodore
3
64.
Heroes 3 was made, yeah, New World Computing, in 1999. Heroes 1 was 95.
Yeah.
Ooh boy.
Yeah, That shit was old, man. I think I started with Heroes 1, dude. Okay, dude. Heroes 1 had the most unbalanced fucking shit ever, dude. It had, like... I can't remember, but... Because you know how, like, a lot of endgame faction units are things like Black Dragons, Hydras, that kind of shit, right? In Heroes 1, like, one faction had, like, what would be considered, like, 3 other endgame faction units. It was, like, the most stacked faction I've ever seen in one of these games.
Oh shit. They're coming for me. That's not good.
Yeah, look at this shit. Try this. In Heroes 2, if you played a Warlock, your units basically consisted of Centaurs, Gargoyles, Griffins, Minotaurs, right? And then after that, you have Hydras, Green Dragons, Red Dragons, and Black Dragons, all in one faction.
What did the other factions have?
The regular Knight faction had, you know, the usual, like, Peasant, Archer, Pikeman, Footman, Cavalry, and Paladin.
Wow. Jeez, that's terrible.
Yeah, like the other factions were basically what you'd expect from, like, regular factions, right? And then the one faction had, like, here's 3 fucking dragons. Like, literally the most stacked faction I've ever seen.
What the f...
Oh my god, you're getting.
Why are they all... Come over here.
You're getting gangbanged.
Did you put them all on the same team, Ryan? You're just you versus all the other commanders?
That might be...
Oh god. Ryan, this game was hard enough already, okay?
They're at the gates, literally.
Oh
he has
my-
a huge army.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're about to get fucking destroyed.
This
my
is
God.
not good.
Like, unironically, dude.
I don't think they're necessarily on the same team. I think it's just he's attacking you and the red guy's just passing by.
Just passing by. Just our first stroll, I might as well just destroy Ryan while I'm at it.
Can you defend? Oh, dude. Okay, one of the you want to hear something I don't like about fucking Heroes 4 or 7?
What?
Okay, so when you're defending a castle, so your units and your hero and your units are inside the walls of the castle. Okay,
Yeah? Yeah?
they
Is that
can
it? That's
shoot
normal.
you through the walls, and you can't easily leave your own castle to attack them because you're behind the walls. So like, if they have a lot of range units, they're just sniping you.
They just kill your units from outside the gates?
Yeah, like, hello, I'm behind the walls. Like, what? How can you? Why are you able to kill me if I'm behind my own walls?
Yeah, that sounds kind of stupid.
Like the siege unit. Like, okay, so in order to break down the walls, you have to buy a siege unit. I don't know if it was like that in 5 or not, but if you have a siege unit with you, and the siege unit randomly targets walls like every turn, so you know,
Yeah, that's per normal.
which is fine and dandy. But yeah, the whole time they're just peppering you with archers and shit or whatever, and you're just standing in your walls going, okay, I guess I'm fucked. Like, it's
See, that's why you need
It's-
bone dragons to fly
it's
over.
so dumb.
I'm pretty sure in like Heroes 5 and like the previous ones, like they can't shoot you past the walls.
It seems like such an oversight. Like, wow, look at that aggressive positioning. He knows you're fucked.
Oh god. You gonna be okay, Ryan?
Nope.
I also don't like how the AI in 7 like fucking knows how many dudes you have in a castle, and if they know they can attack it, they'll like come at you from 100 miles away to attack your castle, which is really annoying. Because like, say you don't have any dudes in your castle and you're just like moving your, they'll like come, even like it, which is annoying, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how else to do that, but I don't know. It's kind of strange that the AI behaves that way. 'Cause it's like, yes, I don't have any dudes in my castle, but what do you want me to do about that? Like, just never leave my castle? You know, I don't know.
Oh my god.
So you gotta leave a garrison, man.
I know, but like, that's usually not how I play Heroes games, where I usually lead, like, I'll bring my whole army, and then my hero will be out doing things, and week by week I'll just be buying all the units, right? And then they'll just like have a
Yeah.
stack in my castle.
I always, for me, like I've always made it a point to hire a second hero that plays defense for me.
Yeah, that's usually what I do, but it's, you know, one of the things that I don't think is a thing. Maybe it is a thing. Is it a thing in 5 where there's like just random castles strewn about?
Depends on the map. Some maps have it, some maps don't.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm playing on one that doesn't have that, because it seems like
Didn't you have like 3 fucking towns? Or did you
Wow.
conquer those ones?
well, you haven't seen me play 7. In 5, I only had 1.
Oh,
I
hold on.
conquered.
I was watching you play 5. You had like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
in 5 I had like 3 or 4 castles, but I conquered all those. In my 7 game, I have 4, 3. No, I have 3.
one thing about these games, and this kind of refers to like anything including 5 and newer, something I missed from 3 is like the maps in 3 used to be so like jam-packed of all this shit. In the newer ones, like 5 included, the maps are not as jam-packed.
There's quite a bit on 7. I don't know. I like in 7 there. I don't know how you.
I've seen 7, it's like, I don't know, it's still not that packed in my opinion. Like 3 had a lot of shit on the map. I guess it also depends on the map.
I'm not paying attention. Is Ryan getting owned? I think so. Isn't looking good. He also has 30 bards. Oh boy.
Oh, you're fucked now, boy.
I mean, it's going pretty well.
Isn't this just the first guy attacking you?
Oh, you're blue. never mind. Okay.
This guy has 30 parts as well, man.
No, I thought for some reason, because I thought you're on the right now. I guess it's because you're defending. But
Yeah.
That's weird having a guys on the right side.
it's like
Yep.
that on 7 too.
He had
I think-
more than 30 bards. He had like
Defending.
50 bards, I think.
30 parts is the sweet spot. Any more than that's too many.
Oh, I get his gear? Okay.
You keep,
Blue.
you'll keep what you kill.
Is it me or is the turn like really laggy?
It's really laggy. This guy's taking all my shit.
Ryan, fix it.
Go kill him. You got all that other person's shit. Now you can go whoop that dude's ass. Sag, one of the last game that fucking whatever the New World Computing made was Heroes 4. Sag.
Sage.
Wow, Ubisoft bought Heroes of Might and Magic for $1.3 million.
Actually, not that much.
No, it isn't. It's like nothing.
That's the real Sage.
Fucking gave that shit away.
And now they're like making like story-based like mobile games, I think. And as far as I know, they don't play anything like Heroes of Might and Magic games. They're just like fucking mobile flash games.
Who the fuck are these people who play mobile games?
I play mobile game. Well,
You play mobile games on your PC.
it's
Which is
just
even more strange. Dude, why did you just get defeat? What just the fuck just happened?
That was a mistake.
what happened? What happened?
I recruited a new guy and the guy just came over and fucked him.
Just give you what?
I recruited a new dude and the guy came over and
Attack?
killed him.
Oh. Man, I hope he had a good signing on bonus. Why does it make such a big sound when you place down units?
I don't know.
Oh man, he's got 9 ogre dudes. Why do you have like? Why are the horse guys still your best unit?
I don't know. I don't know how to recruit the other guys. Yeah, this guy doesn't even have 30 bards.
He only has 28. But it looks like he has the upgraded version, Ryan. Come on, step up your game, son.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. Oh, that's not good.
Yo, this guy's upgraded his shit. He's upgraded bards.
And upgraded foot soldiers too.
There's a way better there's a way better way of making a defensible position on than what Hero 7 does.
Yeah, no,
Like
for sure.
way better.
What does Hero 7 do?
Puts a wall down the middle of the battlefield that you can get through it, but it creates a bottleneck for your own dudes. Because if you want to go kill them, they'll shoot arrows at you from their side of the map. Like you're on your side of the wall, they'll shoot arrows at you. They'll hit you even though you're behind your own fucking wall. And then if you want them to stop shooting arrows at you by killing them, you have to create a bottleneck of your own in your own fucking castle because you have to leave.
Okay,
Just
now,
it's fucking retarded.
I can't. I remember there being a penalty for shooting through objects, though. Like in Heroes 5.
There is that in 7 as well, but still fucking annoying. It's the penalty. It should be 0, right? Like it should be 100% penalty. It's not.
There should be the usual no line of sight penalty. I think it's 50% damage. But then there should also be an additional penalty for them trying to shoot past your walls.
Yeah, I think all that shit applies. I think there's a range. So and even without walls, in general, there's a range penalty, and there's a line of sight penalty. But both of those combined with castle walls don't equal 0, which is they should equal 0. You shouldn't be able to shoot people, and I shouldn't be able to shoot out either, right? Like that's the thing.
I think you should be able to shoot out. You're defending, man. Come on.
Well, it would be really fucking. I agree, but it would be really, really fucking hard to attack, though.
That's
you
the
would
point.
need absolute, complete, overwhelming numbers to be able to attack.
I know, but that's the point. That's the whole thing. You're supposed to have the advantage as a defender.
Well, I know, but for me, literally for me, I would my liches would literally destroy their entire everything. There's no hope. I would never lose a castle. Ever.
Well,
If my
consider,
main army was
what if you
there.
got attacked by multiple heroes with large forces one after the other in the same turn?
My skeletons are extremely overpowered. Yes, I would take skeleton losses, but even when my skeletons are getting completely stomped, I might lose. So I have over 1,000. I might lose 100 and then get back 80 at the end of it. I could just go on and go on and on and on and on. You could attack me 3, 4, 5 times in a row. And I wouldn't really wither that much. I'm pretty busted.
I remember in there's turn undead abilities as well, right? I remember in Heroes, I don't know if it was 3, but there's also in 5. There's turn undead spells that they do a lot of damage to fucking undead units.
Oh, I don't know.
I remember fighting against a guy and he had that ability. I don't know if it was on one of his units or if a fucking spell, but it would take chunks out of my skeletons.
Those fucking ogres are useless.
Which one are you? Are you blue?
I'm blue.
Technically, the imps are higher tier unit, which is
Oh
really
my
weird.
god. Why? Oh my god, I'm done.
You're getting destroyed,
Jesus.
Sage.
Oh my god. One battle after another.
That's what I mean, man. He's getting fucking hammered.
just keep coming.
Hold. Hold. Man, you need like that epic siege music, dude.
From heroes?
Yeah. They're still attacking you, right?
Yeah, there's still this guy out here.
Oh my god. He's just like wandering outside your backyard.
They've killed like 4 of my heroes already.
Dude. How small is this map?
I don't know.
It's kind of cool how there's 4 entrances to your settlement though. Instead of
Why
just
can't I put gates? Heroes had like a separate screen for all this, right?
For what?
Like your town stuff. What the fuck was that?
Yes, yes it did.
Oh god, there's another dude here.
Washed the returned.
Alright. Enough of this.
You know, time to play Heroes?
Yo, no? Did Riley actually buy it?
Which one? Heroes or this one?
Heroes 7.
I have no idea. He's gonna be disappointed there's no Inferno faction.
Oh, you didn't tell him?
No, I didn't tell him.
Well, he's in for a surprise then.